But we Conservatives, we have to get much better at reclaiming and explaining our moral purpose. But it's not just that. Over the last couple of years, our reputation on most values and policies has slidden away. Too many people now believe that Labour are fit to govern. Some of them say that Labour are more competent and even more likely to cut taxes. Now, we know this isn't because they are putting their faith in Labour itself. The truth is, they've lost faith in us. And for those of us who have been around long enough, it's starting to feel very familiar. This weekend, my wife Laura and I, are celebrating our silver wedding anniversary. If we can find the time. I'm sure we will. Now, I was thinking back 25 years ago, thinking about you, Laura, and other stuff, but I was also thinking about how, at the time when we were preparing to get married, what was going on in politics then, 25 years ago. The Conservative Party was defeated in the biggest electoral landslide since the Second World War. The British public sent us into the wilderness, and there we were for spending a further 13 years. The way things are going recently, I feared that our party was on a trajectory to the same electoral oblivion once again. It didn't have to be like this. Just 3 years ago, we won the biggest Conservative majority since Margaret Thatcher. And just over a year ago, we got Brexit done. Neither would have happened without Boris Johnson, and his effectiveness and love for the country is undeniable. But we cannot be complacent about the situation that we are now in. This is a wake up and smell the coffee moment. Sleaze, scandal, internal warfare. We've seen this movie before and we know how it ends. So it won't be enough to just have someone else, anyone else at the helm. With the country in an economic crisis and Europe facing a war with no clear end in sight, the British people are looking for competence in their leaders. And if they can't find it in our party, they'll tell us, using the most powerful language in any democracy, the vote. Let's not forget that the next election, it won't be about Jeremy Corbyn or getting Brexit done. The next election, it will be about what the Conservatives have to offer for the next 4 or 5 years. And that's what this moment, this leadership election, that's why it is a turning point. I have every hope that this campaign can and will be the turning point that we need.